All right. Hello, YouTubers. It's Lyric Armstrong, your real estate agent and advocate. I know it's been some time and I am jumping on. This is literally jumping on. I have my phone here, I'm on hold. And so, I figured since I've been on hold, I'm probably going to be on hold for a long time. I wanted to talk to you about something really important. So, we're going to do a little reaction to a very small clip. So let's pull that up here. Let's make sure we're sharing our sound so you can hear it. Yeah, here we go.
That is shameful. Shameful.
This is 31st District Judge Alexis Crott in Hamtramck. She's in hot water tonight, accused of berating a 72-year-old man who has cancer for reportedly not cleaning up overgrown grass and weeds at his home in suburban Detroit. In his court appearance on Monday, the man says he is very weak and he's unable to clean up his home. Judge Crott shames the man, suggesting jail time as a possible punishment.
If I could give you jail time on this, I would. The neighbor should not have to look at that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, Judge Crott eventually gives the man a $100 fine, calling his inability to upkeep his property inexcusable.
Obviously, this judge has been on the bench too long, okay? And that's kind of what happens when you have a politician or a judge, someone in public service that is responsible for putting forth laws and ordinances for the community, for the public to follow, and they don't have a clear remembrance of what the community is, what they're actually servicing. Clearly, 72-year-old man with cancer is not going to be able to go cut his grass. And I believe another testimony that he had was that he was on disability as well. Don't quote me on that one. May not be disability, but I know that he was on a fixed income of sorts, to where the $100, he had someone there advocating for him, a family member, requesting that the judge really take that under reconsideration because the $100 was too expensive for him. So we have to, as neighbors, realize that our seniors in our neighborhood lived on fixed incomes, and paying someone to cut the grass sometimes is just not feasible, or especially a professional gardener. So maybe our teenage sons and teenage daughters who are looking to make $5-10 a week or something can go and cut the grass, give it a little cleanup here and there for our senior citizens. That's something that we can do. I know my children will go and pull the trash cans in, and that's of no charge, of our senior citizens who can't pull their trash cans in and out so that they can make it for trash day, right? But the thing that I wanted to bring this to your attention is that an ordinance is what caused this. So be mindful of what your city ordinances are. Be in a place where you understand your responsibility as a homeowner. And if you should get a citation for something like that, a ticket that requires you to go to court on that ordinance, you want to consult with an attorney. What? Yes, because this is the result. If you don't, this particular gentleman did not have an attorney, and he ended up pleading guilty to the charge. And most attorneys would probably advise him not to plead guilty, to plead innocent, because he had exigent circumstances. It was not financially nor physically feasible for him to follow that particular ordinance because he was going through chemo during that time. Another thing that he testified to was that it had been fixed. So between the time of this citation to the time of him going in for the hearing, he was able to rectify the overgrown foliage. And I don't know how it came about, if other family members or whatever. I don't know what happened for that to transpire, but he did let the judge know that he had fixed it. Nevertheless, she still fined him. She overlooked his testimony in that regard and fined him, mostly because he had pled guilty. So there was no need to prove the facts of the case because he pled to them. So that's why I say, make sure you go get an attorney. Speak to your real estate agent. You know, I'm an advocate. Speak to me. I can help you. I can connect you with others that could help you and to represent you in court. Though the ordinance seems like a really small deal, especially when you want to go and plead your case and say, listen, I couldn't fix it at that particular time, but I have fixed it now. You want to make sure that you know how to respond. Your response is key to almost every litigation. It's not always the charges that are against you, it's how you respond to them. So if all else fails, not guilty. Stick with not guilty and work your way into why you're not guilty. But by all intents purposes, I really do mean consult an attorney, and speak to the real estate agents, the advocates that are in your area, not just people who are collecting checks. There are people who are real estate agents just for commission, but speak to real estate agents who are also advocates, which is what I am. And we go by the name Realtist, Realtist. So you can find one in your area, you can contact me and I can help connect you to one in your area. We are nationwide. We have been around for 75 years, you know, so please avail yourself of that resource. It's important to have an advocate. Furthermore, when it comes down to your grass, yes, you can get ticketed for it. If you don't have these type of circumstances and you're just being lazy or, you know, whatever, and you're not taking care of your grass and not taking care of your lawn, yes, you can get ticketed. That was in Detroit, but it can happen anywhere in the nation. It just depends on what the ordinance is as to how much out of control it can be. And don't take those lightly. Don't roll your eyes and throw it away. It is not junk mail. Because if you don't show up, okay, they can just have a default judgment and it goes on your house. You know, this becomes a lien on your house. So please be diligent on keeping up with these types of things and getting yourself an advocate. All right, that's what I have for you today. I'm going to hit you up with another video in about a few minutes. And I want you to take a good look at that one, because this one here is just in case you happen to overgrow your grass. The next one is for every homeowner under the sun to know so they can avoid foreclosure. All right. Once again, it's Lyric Armstrong, your real estate agent and advocate. Be safe out there.